Tati, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
I so appreciate your time. I want to know about the latest gear you've been wearing on stage. You look like a video game character. Like it's super cool.
Oh,
The hood and stuff. Like tell me about that.
yeah. Yeah. Well, since the beginning of my career in Ginger, I've been like looking for an appropriate stage costume or a stage outfit that I would really like. And, I even started making my own clothes for that because back in Ukraine, I couldn't find what I really like. And I've always been into like tech wear
Yeah.
and when I was in Ukraine, I scrolled um, through Instagram, and like finding some good clothing that I really like, but I there was no way for me to order it or whatever. Like, and also I was worried for the package that I would probably order. I was worried for that to be lost somewhere.
Uh,
So I just dropped that idea, and right now it's so easy for me. And yeah, I keep on buying stuff like that. I cannot stop. Cannot stop buying it. So I would really love to wear it on a like daily basis, just to go to the supermarket or whatever. But yeah, I love it, and I think I found my own track. Yeah,
yeah.
with the stage clothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks so cool. And of course, fans might be able to see that outfit when you go on tour across the states, which starts this Halloween.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And some of the stuff that I got, it was like cheap stuff online, and I spent like 3 months in Europe touring and singing and performing under like under the sun, basically.
Mm.
So a lot of stuff started dissolving on me, so I had to throw it away. And right now I'm restocking, and I got some cool shit.
Did you have to throw away that all gold bodysuit that you were wearing? Was that too hard to perform in?
Oh, oh my God, it was hard to perform. A lot of um, cheap stuff from China, for example,
Yeah.
like the golden suit. It was really cool, but oh my God, let me tell you this, it started dissolving. um, like in the by the end of that tour, and I really like I had to wash it because I noticed like really tiny spots of mold
Oh
inside.
man.
Yeah, so I really like took care of it, and yeah, by the end of the tour, I just had to I just sold it to a fan
Yeah.
on the merch table. Yeah, I didn't want to throw it away, just like I did with my like recent stuff, you
Mhm.
know. So I just like just yeah get rid of it by selling it. So maybe maybe that person just keeps it and wears it. It was a guy, basically. It was a guy, by the way, and yeah, hope I hope he's still enjoying having this item in his wardrobe.
I'm sure he
Yeah,
is. So,
yeah, yeah.
with Ginger, it's been amazing to see your band grow so quickly and so explosively. Uh, Even just from a few years ago, this tour is going to be massive. You're playing some very big
Yeah.
rooms, headlining, of course. It's been really cool to see. Um, Having grown so quickly and being one of the biggest metal bands right now, um, does that success feel the way that you hoped it would back when you just started out?
I guess yeah, and I guess like when I started, I didn't really hope for anything. I didn't hope for anything because I almost, I was almost sure that I won't get anywhere because it's it's not a small city where I grew up, like territorially. It's pretty huge, but um, it's kind of like not that, it was not that progressive in
Okay.
music wise, you know. Um, Although we had a lot of heavy bands there, like playing, but they did it on a local level, you know, not hoping to travel to another city in Ukraine. I'm not even talking about crossing borders.
Mhm.
So I was one of those artists that didn't hope for, like, didn't have like that big dreams. But something inside of me told me that, dude, like it's going pretty great, and who knows, like life is so like so unpredictable. So like who knows what the next day can bring you, right?
Yeah.
That's that's how it that's how we roll, basically. Just going with the stream, uh, doing our best, working hard, and well, let's see what the future is.
Absolutely. I find it really interesting because there are just certain songs that connect with people in ways that others just don't for whatever reason. And I feel like Pisces, when you have that shift from like the beautiful soft singing to the guttural vocals, uh, whatever that transition was there, it just like perks people up. It just makes people pay attention and go, "Oh my God, like I need to find out more about
Mhm.
this." When you were writing that piece, did you have a feeling that, oh, maybe this is going to be the attention grabbing moment?
No, no, never.
Okay.
We never write songs from the perspective of hype.
Hmm.
It's just I don't know. It's just something happens in the universe that just gives us some bonuses in life. We didn't. We're just like, oh my god, that could be great, you know, this mellow part, and then grows into this beast mode and stuff. Um, it was, it's still a surprise for us that how that song is still growing little by little, you know. And yeah, it's always good to surprise ourselves.
Hmm.
That means that, okay, well, that keeps us going, you know. So yeah, um, what I want to say, we never aim to write hits. Never. They just become, they just become hits by themselves. They after we release our songs, they live their own lives. Let's say, yeah, uncontrollably.
Yeah, it's true. It's just strange how that can happen of like there are so many metal bands out there who are everyone's trying to get attention to their band and trying to get fans and stuff, but then every once in a while it seems like the metal fans as a collective just kind of look one way. And I feel like they all looked to Jinjer in that moment.
Mhm.
Was it overwhelming when you realized that, oh my God, this song is going to be really big?
we, Honestly, we didn't understand why. It
Mm,
was overwhelming in weird way. Like, what the hell? Like, we have other songs, like kick-ass songs. Like I speak astronomy. Like personally, I think it's way, like it has way more magic inside, you know.
mm,
But the Pisces, well, I don't know. It just makes people feel in certain way. Like what I heard, because like while I'm on stage, the audience pretty much like poorly lit. Like there's no much light
mm.
over the audience, so I cannot see. Plus, I have like really bad uh, vision,
Oh, okay.
so I don't see a lot of things that are happening from stage. But our Sasha, sound engineer, so he just say, "Hey, you you should have seen what was going on under the stage. Like there are
Mm.
people like people usually kiss. Like I mean, couples kiss
Mm.
during Pisces song." So I mean, like, what? The song is a little bit sad, you know, but it makes them feel this way, and I don't judge. And that's awesome. It's pretty insane. And yeah, it's overwhelming, and sometimes it's like the reason we stopped playing this song live for a while, maybe for the past 2 years or something, is that we wanted to give a chance to other our songs, you know. But summer we played this song, and who knows, maybe on this tour around the US we're gonna play it, because we know how crazy people feel about this song. Yeah.
You know, there are so many beautifully shot live performances of Jinjer on YouTube now. Do you ever take a look at those and maybe see what the crowd's reaction are like in those videos?
Well, I rarely watch our live YouTube videos when it's how you call it, zoomed out, you know, and I am very small on the stage, and the camera is way like far away from the stage, way back to the front of house. I will watch it, yeah. But usually people just stand there and watch, you know, and try to perceive. Well, people get crazy usually when it's our indoor shows, especially like here in Latin America, that we finished
Oh,
this
yes.
tour quite recently. They sang even like not even my parts, but they sang riffs, guitar riffs. And I'm pretty sure that every band that tours around Latin America, they have the same experience, because they're truly passionate, they're truly insane there. And sometimes I feel like really tired, really exhausted, like mentally and physically. So I'm just like, okay, this is the last show, and like, but they recharge me, and that's crazy. Maybe that's the only case when people recharge me, because people used to like exhaust me so much.
Oh, yeah.
They recharge me, and I'm honestly super grateful.
So you're a big introvert then?
I'm a huge introvert. I'm the most introvert. I think that every introvert thinks that they are the most introverted people in the world, but I am like, yeah, I'm a snail in a shell, or I don't know, anything that has a shell. That's me. Yeah, yeah, that's hard to be a singer and being an introvert, but also that's a huge challenge, and it teaches me a lot. Teaches me a lot. It gives me strength and makes me probably a better person. Or yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes me think of I talked to Darren Malakian from System of a Down, and he was talking about when Chop Suey came out and how gigantic that was and everything. And he said that before that song came out, he really would dream about getting that kind of attention and like being that famous guy, and like he really wanted that. But then after Chop Suey came out and people start recognizing him, he's like, oh my god, I really don't want this is horrible. I guess you can sort of, you probably know a little bit how that feels, huh?
Yeah, and you know, when you start venting, you know what I mean, like, or you can call it complaining or whatever, but you want to tell people, guys, like, I'm so like, I don't want this attention. But then some heartless people say, the people who don't really, they don't have this ability to jump into your shoes. You know what I mean? So they say, but this is what you asked for. And believe me, when I was 11, I didn't, and I wanted to be a singer. I didn't want to be famous. I just wanted to be a singer, to perform on stages. I didn't know that it comes with a lot of stress and responsibilities, and dealing with some crazy fans or some like really cool fans, or that amount of attention.
Thank goodness that you turned out to be like a extreme metal singer rather than, you know, like a pop star, because then, you know, you don't have to deal with the type of attention that like Britney Spears had to deal with, you know, like that's
Oh
like,
yeah,
how does anybody even deal with that? That's unbelievable.
that's that's destructive fame, I think.
Yeah.
That's a destructive fame. Thanks God that I'm a metal singer, and metal scene is huge all around the globe. But
Mm.
you know what I mean, when I go to supermarket,
Yeah.
there's no one who can recognize me, and
Yeah.
yes, thank you for that. Or in the airplane, only when we traveled from city to city in Latin America, there were people, our fans,
Mm.
they were traveling in the same, like, they took the same flight, and
Yeah.
I had to take pictures with them while I was going to the lavatory, you know, and it's like, okay, let's real quick.
Yeah, I read in an interview lately that you said that you had recently been finding it difficult to express yourself through music. I guess with you know, whatever feelings that come out, it can be hard to express it through one genre or one path or through one prism or whatever. Do you still find it difficult to express yourself through the music?
You know what? We'll see, because once we finished with this tour, there are some few tours announced for the next year, and then some festivals and here and there, you know. And by the at the end of the next year, we're gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start writing lyrics for the new album, because musically, it's like music wise, it's almost done as far as I know.
Oh, cool.
So that's another chapter for me to suffer and to re yeah re revise my past traumas and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Like maybe after 2 years it changed, but I don't think so. So I mean, I'm really bad at finding words.
Uh,
I need more time. That's what I wanted to say, and we'll see how it goes. It really depends on your mental state,
mhm.
but I'm sure that um, a happy artist is not a good artist.
I know.
It's like, let
I know
me
what you mean. Yeah.
rephrase it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
sad artist is more. It has the artist has more potential. You know, I think like sadness gives you a lot of inspiration,
Mm.
because being sad, like everyone experience at least once in a lifetime. Yeah, everyone felt this way, like I'm depressed, I'm sad, like oh my god. But not every person felt happiness, you know,
Yeah.
like during their lives. So I think sadness is closer to your heart. That's what I feel. I'm more into emo stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel it in, like I feel sad more often than I feel happy. So that's why, that's my nature, I think. So
Yeah.
I'll keep on going with that. Yeah.
But I think a lot of people can relate to that. And I think a lot of people, that's why a lot of people want to listen to a band like Jinjer, because you can express those feelings uh and you can also reach them in the moments when they need it. When I think when you're sad
Yeah.
is when you're sad is when you need
Yeah.
music, right?
Exactly.
Not really when you're
Ex-
happy.
exactly. Exactly. And that's the that's the weird stuff. Like that's the weird thing about music. Sad music is, the sadder you are and the sadder songs you are listening to, the easier for you it is to go through the dark times you have, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like minus plus minus gives you a big
Yeah.
plus, you know. Like it's kind of weird that sad music can transform you into something more positive. I think so.
Yeah, it's more impactful, I think. Random question. A while ago, there was a statue of Slayer's Tom Araya that was erected in Ukraine at a zoo. Did you know about this?
Really?
Yeah,
No, I don't know. And you know what? I don't like visiting zoos.
yeah.
I visited zoo once in Crimea, and I saw a really sad hyena.
Oh no.
And then I didn't want to go back to that. I don't go to the zoos. We, like so it's you know what? I'm gonna Google it right after our interview. I'm gonna Google it because
Yeah,
Tom Araya in the zoo. That's weird.
yeah. It's really
But
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a zoo in Demidov, and it's called the
Mhm.
Zoo 12 Months. That's the name of the zoo,
Oh,
Zoo 12
uh-huh.
Months. And
Zoo
there's a
12
big
months. Okay.
yeah, and there's a big statue of him playing bass on like a giant rock with the Slayer
Hmm.
like pentagram logo under him, and it's really random, and it's just in the middle of the zoo.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't
That's
know.
a question. Why? Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Just on the internet. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, if you don't like zoos, it's not the best place to be.
Yeah,
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 so I mean, you guys have been raising a lot of money for Ukraine. It's been a beautiful thing to see the fans care about your home country.
yeah.
Let's tell them about, are those shirts still available? Are there other ways to donate?
Not sure if there are other ways to donate because we just stick to our own, like the only way. Just grab your T-shirt, and we're gonna take care of the rest of this thing.
Yeah,
On Instagram, we repost some information from other people who collect money, like for like not for weapon, but for
for
something that
aid
can
and
protect our country, and we repost that. But um, yeah, right now we're just dealing with our T-shirts, and we make sure that the money collected goes to good for good deeds,
yeah,
to good places. Like we restored music schools, we helped elderly sorry,
yeah,
elder people,
yeah,
and yeah, so we do it like on a regular basis. So and yeah, I think uh, until the war is over, we're gonna keep on doing that, and maybe a little bit after. Maybe like I would really want to restore some, or just to help to restore some of like buildings, rebuild some, I don't know, schools or
yeah,
yeah, that's hard. But
yes,
yeah,
but yes, but
hopefully we can help another way, like more like a global scale, let's say.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's great to know that the fans can still contribute and still help out. So everybody, head over to Jinjer's
Yeah,
website. And
absolutely,
mm,
absolutely, you guys. Like we really appreciate it. Like we cannot thank you guys enough because a year ago I think we went to a concert to see Deftones and Gajira
oh yeah,
here in Los Angeles or something, and that's when I started seeing people wearing T-shirts here in the United States, and I made sure that I thanked this person.
mm,
So I ran to this person and was like, thank you. Yeah, so you guys are doing amazing things, like amazing things, and thank you so much. Like people would, I don't know, they would think from their, like, from the bottom of their hearts. If they could,
Yeah.
they would thank you, like, personally. But yeah, through us, they thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Tati. I greatly appreciate you giving me your time today. And
Oh, thank you.
yeah,
Thank you. It was an amazing, amazing time
oh,
to talk
thank
to
you.
you, man.
Yeah, and of
Yeah.
course, everybody get those tickets for Jinjer's American tour. It starts on Halloween. There's plenty of time to get those tickets. It's going to be a great show.
Plenty, but not plenty.
Oh,
It's
okay.
selling out. So yeah,
All right. So
be
hurry
sure
up.
you get your own ticket. Yeah. Better hurry up.